course, fellowship with people is important, but one-on-one communion with Jesus is the most important. And he modeled this for us again and again, because the Bible, it mentions that Jesus left the crowds and he went off on his own to pray, to be alone. And if Jesus had to do it, why do we think we don't need to do it? Right? It says he went off, he left the crowds, and he went to be alone and pray. He doesn't want us to stay in the shallow waters of religion, but he wants us to go a little bit deeper. And here are a few practical ways. Number one, embrace the quiet. Embrace the quiet. You know, the deeper that we go into the ocean, the less and less noise from the world do you hear up above, right? And sometimes in the noisy world around us, we can get overwhelmed and overstimulated. But the Bible says that he still has a still small voice. Still small voice. So if we actually want to hear from him, then we have to be quiet sometimes. It's not ever something that we want to do. Because our soul just wants to keep going all the time, right? Wants to be entertained nonstop. But the Bible says that his sheep hear his voice and no other will they follow. So if we are following after him, then it's essential that we embrace the quiet. Number two, way to go deeper with God is to meditate on the word. Meditate like, you know, that we all try to start in January and then we don't finish. The ones that read a Bible in a year, and even devotionals. There's nothing wrong with devotionals that tell you what to read every day. But if there's like a disconnect, you know, sometimes I can just go through the motions because I want to just get it done, because I want to be faithful to God. But the thing is that if I'm not connected in my heart with what I'm reading, I'm not going to really be applying it to my life. So what I learned is that maybe I'll still use the devotional for words. Sometimes it's a phrase, a sentence, and I'll just try to meditate on that for the whole day. And God, how do you want me to apply that? I remember for a few weeks, it was the word understanding. Understanding, and God was just showing me in my life and at work and different situations, God, how can I be more understanding? Just teach me to be understanding, because he doesn't want us just to read it and go through the motions, right? He wants us to actually apply, because that's what we apply is how we learn and